Alright, since everyone hear me and probably see me as well, I'll start today's video. Welcome back to TTJ, and today we're going to be doing a breakdown for December, to be more precise, EURUSD. So the last video was covering November. Basically, as we said in the previous video, you can find it below to watch it. It's basically the month ended with a 0% gain for Euro USD. And that's the reality of it. It's sometimes you've got to see the bad days and the good days for it. And that's just part of the game, innit? So we're just gonna keep it sharp and go for December as well. And that's what I'm doing. So I've taken few losses, few wins in December, and I'm gonna be walking you through it. So let's start it from here. Alright, first one for December was a loss, as you can see here. Um, Basically, I've taken the first trade here. It was going very, very well. Basically, the target was 1 to 3. Then it hit around 2.7 and it reversed against me and it took me out. And that's the reality of it. Sometimes you may think you're winning and you may think you got it all and you know it all, but that's not it, is it? And the target was, how many pips? It was probably less than less than 2 pips, if not 2 pips. And everyone here would be having different emotions in terms of the trade itself, where they're going to be, oh, I'm making money, I'm about to hit target. But that's when the emotional aspect of it comes to play. It's a tough game. Sometimes when you think you're winning, it might be a short happiness moment for you, and for that reason you have to keep the emotions locked in and actually just keep following your edge. And that's pretty much what I've done here. So I took an L there, which was a -1%. Then the same setup, same mentality, following the strategy. I come back on Friday the 5th of December around 3:30, and I executed another one. It was going in profit. Some people will close the trade around this area and be, call it a day and go and enjoy their day. But if I don't hit the targets, I'm not stopping. And that's why I stayed on the trade. Then guess what happened? I took another loss because it took me out here, as you can see. As I said a few minutes ago, you have to keep following your edge. It doesn't matter what happens in the trade itself. And for that reason, I kept going after it. And I secured a win here, which is the same setup as Friday, and it happened on Monday around 1 p.m. Around New York session. So same emotion, same aspect, same strategy, uh, but definitely a different mindset. Because some people will have their mindset shaken or their mentality shaken when they see multiple losses, and that's what happened here. Taking 2 losses in a row can affect your psychology massively. And that's why you need to stay locked in. And that's what happened here. Basically, I took the same trade, same setup, and it gave me a win. And so for that reason, we were up 3% here and -2. That would put us in 1%. I come in another day, which is to me, to be more precise, Tuesday, next day. The market gave me another opportunity around quarter to 10 a.m. in London session, and I executed the same setup as the day before, and I didn't let my judgment of the market based on my previous losses decide what I'm gonna do. And for that reason, I took the trade, and it resulted in another win. So up to the 9th of December 2025, I've secured 2 wins and took a hit twice. So that would put us with 6% here, which is the vested reward for every trade is 1 to 3. And that's 6%. And if you minus it by the previous two, that would be 4%. So within 9 days, we secured 4%. Um, that's why I call myself a percentage trader, because it's a game of percentage to me. It's not really a game of money or how much you're gaining. It's more like how much percentage you can generate or be able to achieve within a certain period. It could be quarterly, it could be yearly, it could be weekly. It doesn't really matter. Focusing on percentages does change the game, and for that reason, I do believe that you need to focus only on percentages rather than the capital or the gains or what happens in the trade. And so yeah, that was 4% within 9 days. We move on to the next trade, which is the next day, Wednesday, and it resulted in a loss straight away. And that put us into 3%. So we are 3% up in 10 days. On a larger capital, you can do the math. It does work long term. We take another hit and we are 2%. Guess what? The mentality, the mindset is unshaken. You cannot let the market control you. You've got to control the market. And for that reason, we come back with another banger of 3%. Another trade hit TP within, same day. Got executed at around 8 a.m. and finalized TP around 12 noon. That was a quick one, to be fair. That was quite good. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you've got to keep your emotions in check. It's a game of, at the end of the day, it's a game of psychology. Whoever control their psychology, their mental game, whoever, you know, knows how to control themselves will probably be profitable, because the strategy doesn't really change. Every strategy out there is a profitable strategy, obviously with the right guidance and with the right mentor. But obviously, when you try to do it yourself and do it all by yourself, you take the longer run. Um, that's what happened with me when I started it. I didn't have a mentor, or anybody. I mentored myself, and I knew I was gonna take longer than having a mentor. But I do believe that I really want to do it myself. I didn't want someone to teach me, and that's why I took the longer road. Then we move on. I'm pretty sure we got a few trades here. I got another loss here. Obviously, psychology stays the same. It really doesn't matter if you take a loss or win. You just keep going, following your edge. Then we are here waiting for trades. So what I am basically looking for, either a sell from this area, because the market is bullish, but long term there is a bearish momentum that I want to catch. That's why I'm selling there and pretty much buying there. That's the goal. Just following the edge, to be fair. So we are 3 wins this month and 5 losses, and that puts us to, so 3 wins would be 9%. So we are up 4%. We are up 4%. It's quite good, because obviously focusing on percentage really works for me on long term, and having making 4% on like 100K, capital, it's 4K, and you're making that within a week, within 2 weeks, within three, doesn't matter. Even if it's a month, that's more than the minimum wage in the UK. That's more than a lot of people are making at the moment. And that's why I focus about capital rather than something else. So yeah, that's why I say to everybody, because there's so many people out there that are saying, "Oh, first year I feel, second year I feel, third I feel." I don't really call it failure, to be fair. It just lessons. So obviously, in order for you to execute something or learn something, you've got to teach yourself or seek guidance to learn it. And for that reason, the first year wasn't a loss, wasn't a failure. The second as well, or the third, or even the fourth. It was just you trying to learn something in order for you to achieve it. And that's how I see it. That's my point of view in regards to the industry itself. And a funny story is that a few days ago, I think last week, I was at work and I saw somebody with charts on a laptop, and I knew straight away that he was trading. So I approached the guy. Fella is quite good. We had a deep chat about trading itself, about the industry, about what people achieved from trading, and it was like a 15-20 minutes of me being exposed to the first ever trader face to face. Because obviously I've watched him on YouTube, I've watched them everywhere, but I've never actually met somebody that obviously seen success to it. Um, and yeah, the fella lives in Dubai. He's doing quite well for himself, and that was like more like an eye opener for me to actually pursue it and just keep going after it. So we had a quick chat. I asked for my Instagram, give him my Instagram, so we follow each other. And I do see him. I do see what I want to be, where I want to be, and that was kind of like a push to me as well. It was quite a good chat, and yeah, that's what I'm with trading. It's like once you see somebody outside of the chart, that's like a conversation opener. But yeah, it was quite good to have like a mini talk. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so 2026, I'm trying to go after a bigger capital. I'm trying to get funded with a bigger capital. A lot of things gonna change in 2026 to the good bits. But I won't tell you what's gonna happen 2026. But I've got some stuff in the books, some stuff that I want to share in start as well. It's going to be quite fun, a bit challenging, a bit risky, but I think it's going to be worth it. Without further ado, I think I'm going to start the video here. It's probably another 15 minutes of one of my videos. Every time I do a video, I promise you guys not to stretch it to the 15 minutes mark, but there's a lot to talk about, and I believe it's 15-20 minutes, so I'm going to try to stop it here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll probably catch you in the next video. Thank you.